Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fight. I am your host, Caleb Coho, joined tonight on the desk by the one and only Commissioner, Tim Smith. How you doing, Tim?
Very good. I got a haircut today, all grouped up. Just got a shave, and now I'm all good, but I can't wait to see these two competitors go. One of them I know very well from a bitter match, which we won't talk about, and is non-canon. And, of course, Jeremy Adams here as well. He's had some great debuts in Fandom and in Warzone. And going for that Warzone title. So we'll see how that goes. I can stop getting Post-it notes, letters, emails, DMs. Please give me Jake. You have Jake. Leave me alone. But it should be a good match.
Absolutely. Jeremy Adams back in the Fandom ring after his victory in that four-way at the end of last season, taking on Ed Sale, who beat Tim Smith, both now in the trajectory for a shot at the singles title. Only one will be advancing towards it tonight. We'll see how that goes. But I think it's time to hear from our players tonight in promos right now.
Well, I'm back in Fandom. This is exciting to be back here. It's been a little while. When I started off in this particular league, I wasn't, that confident because, I consider main movies my main strength more than the more specialized geeky type stuff. But actually, with the team matches and the singles matches I've had, I've grown more confident every time that I've played, and I've learned that this is actually kind of a strength for me. And I love playing in this particular division. It still means a lot to me and is a feather in my cap that the last time I played, I took out three really good competitors in a four-way match to kind of get myself back here. So, I definitely have some confidence from that. But on the other hand, I do have to face an opponent today that I very much respect and that I really consider more of a geek or fandom specialist more than myself. So I am scared, and I think it's going to be a really tough match for me, and the luck will have to be on my side somewhat to pull it out here today. And I'm hoping that I do, but if it goes the other way, I have nothing but respect for the other competitors. So going to give it my best shot today and just kind of see how it goes. And if I get another one here, then I'll just be more confident than ever. And thank you guys for giving me that.
Well, I am pretty honored to be playing a singles match against Jeremy today. Obviously, he's an absolute legend of the divisions across the fan leagues. There's sort of people you're looking at as pioneers of the fan leagues. Competitor-wise, you're thinking you got your Chancellors and you got Paul Oyama, both are in the Schmoedown, and then you've got Jeremy. And I'm just honored to be going up against him. I don't think I'll win because I don't think I'll ever win going into a match. I always go into a match and I think, there's no chance I'm going to win this. So I will try my best, but I'm going up against an absolute legend today, and we'll see how it goes.
Both very cordial, very nice gentlemen sort of promos. It's nice to get a break from all the heels. So it's nice to hear just two guys like each other. What are your thoughts on those promos, Tim?
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of nice just to hear the no animosity, just that pure appreciation, admiration, and respect for both of these guys. And I mean, even if you had a heel in here, Jeremy and Ed, they're always like that. So it's good to see both of them go in here with this match. I think, honestly, I'm going to predict this, Caleb. I say it goes all the way down to the sudden death question in round 3.
That is a very bold prediction cut. Let's see how it pays off. Let's get into the proper introductions to see if your prediction is correct. Introducing first, representing the new British Empire and coming to the ring with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat, he is the Potions Master, Ed Sale. And his opponent, representing Team 80s and coming to the ring with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat, he is Jeremy the Atom Adams. All right, gentlemen, Round 1 is going to work like this. You're each going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different realms within the world of fandom. If you get a perfect first round, you will be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats and a challenge for the entirety of the match. Any questions?
Let's do it.
Let's
All
get
right.
going.
Then we will start with your first question, which comes from the category of Rocky. Who directed Creed 2? Creed 2, the most recent Rocky released him.
Is this the one with the laser swords?
Yes. Actually, I believe there is a laser sword in one of them. 5,
Okay.
4,
All right.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
I should know this name, but I could not think of it. I completely blanked.
All right, and over to Jeremy.
Stephen Capel Jr.
That is correct for a point. I'm
Nice.
gonna get the next question.
All right, your next question. In the world of wizards, starships, and space. No, it's just a wizarding world. It'd be nice to see Wizarding World in Star Trek, but no, just plain Wizarding World. Your question. Dumbledore takes Harry to find whom at the start of the Half-Blood Prince?
Half-Blood Prince. I believe that is like Robert and Tim's favorite Harry Potter film.
I would
Cody.
say third for me, but I love the original two the most.
It's not in my top
Goblet of
5.
Fire all the way.
I am a Goblet of Fire, Prisoner of Azkaban, Deathly Hallows 2, Hyper First Place person. 5,
I like the
4,
simplicity and
3, 2,
just the love of the first two. I'm sorry.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Jeremy.
Horace Slughorn.
That is correct for a point. And Ed.
Obviously, also have Horace Slughorn.
That is also correct for a point.
I was going to say if Ed said I don't have it, I was probably going to have a heart attack.
All right.
I would be
If
so.
I didn't have it, I would have a heart attack and I'd be on the floor.
So would I.
Your third question comes in the category of Disney animation. What kind of creature do the king and queen call upon to advise Elsa on how to control her powers in Frozen?
Yes, and Caleb Coho at that moment would have to call ambulances for all 3 of us.
I'd have to dial 911 in 3 different areas of not just the country, of the world. So yeah, that would
199.
99. Oh yeah, 199. 5, 4,
England, 199.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Ed.
It's a troll.
Troll is correct, and we will go to Jeremy.
Yeah, the trolls.
That is correct. All right.
All right, we go into our next one with one of our new categories this season, DreamWorks Animation. Your question. What DC actor voiced Moses in The Prince of Egypt?
Did you know this is now being turned into a Broadway musical?
Ooh, I hadn't heard.
I
That's
remember
cool.
hearing about that.
That's good news.
I am very, very excited about that. I think it'd be a great show.
Who's directing it, do you know?
I do not know who's in charge of the production. I can't wait to hear the cast. 5, 4,
It ought to be
3.
very interesting.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jeremy.
That would be Val Kilmer.
That is correct for a point. We'll go to Ed.
I went for a different Batman, which is Christian Bale.
Good guess.
Ooh. Good guess. On the right track. All
That's
right.
probably who's going to do it on Broadway.
Your 5th question comes in the category of Fast and Furious. What 2 people do Dom and Brian race police cars with in Fast 5? Fast 5, widely considered the best one. I think Fast and Furious 6 might be better.
It just depends on which type of heist film you like.
It's completely fair.
Yeah.
Count.
Can you repeat that? I didn't quite.
All right.
Got it.
Be the first repeat. Your question in Fast and Furious. What 2 people do Dom and Brian race police cars with in Fast 5? I just got Fast 5 on digital. About $2.
Ah, yeah. The extended or the regular?
Extended.
There you go. That's the best way to watch them.
It's true. Very true. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
Well, this is totally wrong. And I remember the Rock's character's name, so I put Hobbs, and then I put like Tyrese, and I don't even think that's right.
That is almost correct, but no. We'll go to Jeremy.
Sandy's gonna kill me, but a total guess. Han and Roman.
That is correct for a point.
Sandy will not kill you today.
Oh, Sandy will be so happy with me right now.
All right, your next one, guys. Returning category. Why it's still here, I have no idea, but it is James Bond. James Bond is no Austin Powers, but that's just my opinion. All right, your question. In what James Bond film does Blofeld reveal he was behind a massive plot against Bond involving multiple villains?
Good job working your way through that.
Yes. I tripped on Blofeld.
Well, we were almost there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Those phonics classes are working better every day. 5.
Thanks for paying for them, Caleb.
4. I'm not. 3, 2.
That's what the check says.
1. I think it says Cade McMillan. Pens down. We will start with Ed Sale.
Well, unfortunately, this is one I've seen, Spectre.
That is correct for a point. And we'll go to Jeremy.
If you told me I was wrong, I definitely would have challenged. Spectre.
Spectre is correct.
Calm down, Robert.
All right. All good.
All right, your 7th question comes in the category of DC. In what DC film would you find mobsters Salvatore Valestra and Chucky Soul?
What would be your mobster name, Caleb?
Lil Bobby and the Juice. I have no idea.
Not 2K?
Nah. We leave that in February of 2017. We leave that name behind.
No chance in hell.
Why did you say that name? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jeremy.
Nice, tricky question, guys. That would be Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
That is correct for a point. And Ed.
Batman Returns. It's just not have that.
Unfortunately incorrect.
All right, your 8th question comes in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What country is Bruce hiding in at the start of The Incredible Hulk?
Had to erase. Thought you were going to a different movie.
Incredible Hulk.
The first one does not count, Jeremy. It's not canon.
No, I thought for sure you were going to say Avengers.
Alrighty. Incredible Hulk. It's alright.
It was better
5,
than the first
4,
one.
3. Not a high bar to clear. 2, 1.
Ouch.
Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
I changed this last second from Brazil to Mexico, and I don't know if that was right.
Incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
It is Brazil.
I'm an
Brazil's
idiot.
for point.
That hurts, man.
Oh, he was in Rio. Why did
All
I
right.
doubt myself?
Your penultimate question comes in the Middle Earth category of Middle Earth.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let's not miss this.
Who cut the ring from Sauron's hand, as stated in the prologue of the Fellowship of the Ring? I'd like to point out 8 questions in, Jeremy has not missed.
And you probably just jinxed him. That
Not yet.
happens every time.
Not yet.
Very close. If he does get the perfect first round, he joins Paul Oyama in that rank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jeremy.
It's a seal door.
That is correct. And Ed?
Yeah, Isildur.
That is correct. Tim, you want to give him their last question?
All right, your final question in a new category as well. Caleb pushed for this because he's an asshole.
Okay.
Fandom Oscars. What 2 actors received Best Supporting Actor nominations for Rocky?
Rocky, category that shocked the world when it got into fandom.
Is this in like across all the Rocky films, or is this specifically the film Rocky?
I will say specifically to the first Rocky.
Okay.
Yes. I don't see why people were so surprised. It's a big fandom genre.
Yeah.
I have no
if you
idea
have Fast and Furious, it's totally Rocky's.
All right. Jeremy's gone. He's
they're both-
eliminated.
They're both valid. They both should
5,
be there. Is what I'm saying.
4, 3.
He's on my list with Cody Newberry.
No,
right
I love it. It's all love.
Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
Okay. I think Talia Shire is definite, but I don't think Carl Weathers did.
That is incorrect. We'll go to
Yeah.
Jeremy.
That would be Burt Young and Burgess Meredith.
And with that,
Oh,
Jeremy
wow.
Adams has scored a perfect first round.
Jesus God.
All right. Jeremy, you will be issued a bonus question just to you. You do not have to write it
All
down. Your bonus question in the mixed bag category. What was the last Disney animated film so far to win Best Animated Feature at the Oscars?
Man, I hope I'm not forgetting something. I'm gonna say Big Hero 6. Oh, damn it.
Incorrect. Looking for Zootopia.
So stupid. So dumb.
So close. So close. But with that, at the end of round number 1, Jeremy is in the lead with 10. Ed is trailing with 4, but anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. You are each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel brought to us by WheelDesign.com, Heel of the Year. If you like the category you get, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice, but it will devalue the point down to being only worth 1. If you do not like the category you land on, you can spin again, but you are stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Any questions?
Nope.
All
So
right.
just go spin around 1.
I will bring up the wheel. And Jeremy, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Ed?
I will go
So is
second.
that my spin? I'll take Middle Earth, yeah.
All right, your categories
Your
on
questions in Middle Earth.
the categories on the wheel tonight are Fandom Oscars, Middle Earth, Rocky, Wizarding World, Disney Animation, Movie Quotes, DreamWorks, and Disney Live Action. And your spin, Ed, is away, and it lands on DreamWorks. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
This is something I could probably do, but I think there's definitely a lot there on the wheel for me, so I am going to spin again.
All right, you're stuck with whatever you land on the second time, and he lands on Fandom Oscars.
Oh, okay.
Tim, would you like to go ahead and give him his questions in Fandom Oscars?
All right, Ed. 5 questions in Fandom Oscars. God have mercy on your soul.
Yep.
Your first question. What was the first DC film nominated for Best Cinematography?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Batman Forever, B, Road to Perdition, C, Batman Begins, or D, The Dark Knight.
Road to Perdition.
Jeremy, a chance for a 1-point steal.
Can you repeat the options?
Yes, sir. A, Batman Forever, B, Road to Perdition, C, Batman Begins, or D, The Dark Knight.
We'll say The Dark Knight then.
Also incorrect. We were looking for Batman Forever.
Oh, interesting.
Why? Oh my god.
I don't know.
Your guess is as good as ours.
It's so weird. There's just weird statues all over Gotham, and it makes... Oh god.
Nearly killed a franchise. But anyways, your second question. How many Rocky films has garnered an Oscar nomination?
In terms of, like, across the board or for Best Picture?
Across the board, just have garnered an Oscar nomination.
Ooh. Okay. 3.
Correct for 2 points. Big 2 points there. All right. Your third one. I have a feeling you're going to like this one. What was the first Wizarding World film to win an Oscar?
It was fantastic beasts and where to find them.
Correct. 2 more points. Nice.
So I think like makeup and hairstyling or something like that. Maybe costumes.
Caleb Coho is he
Costume
right?
designs. Yep.
There you go.
Costume.
Asking me for the Oscars is like asking me for fashion advice. Don't do it. Your penultimate question in fandom Oscars. Who was the first director to win an Oscar for directing a fandom film?
Okay. Can get multiple choice.
Yes, you can. Option A, Robert Stevenson. B, John G. Avildsen. C, Peter Jackson. Or D, Christopher Nolan.
Okay, I was going to go with Peter Jackson, but I want to make sure Peter Jackson.
Jeremy, a chance for a 1 point steal.
It would be John G. Avildsen.
That would be correct for a 1 point steal.
Or Rocky.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, and your final question. Jerry Goldsmith was nominated for an Oscar for composing what animated Disney film?
Multiple choice.
Your options: A, The Great Mouse Detective, B, The Fox and the Hound, C, Mulan, or D, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Let's go Mulan.
That is correct for a point.
Okay.
3 good movies and 1 incredibly great movie, which is D. But at the end of that, what is our score?
At the end of Ed's turn, Jeremy's still up 11-9. It's still close, but Jeremy, you're going to get a chance to spin at the wheel, and it is away.
All right.
Lands on Rocky. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right. I will go ahead and proctor to you your questions in Rocky. And your first question is thus. In Creed 2, who does Adonis Creed win the title from at the start of the film? We'll clarify. I'm looking for the name and the nickname.
Yeah, let's go multiple choice on that.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Pretty Ricky Conlon, B, Danny the Stuntman Wheeler, C, Victor Drago, or D, Union Station Kane.
It's B.
That is correct for a point. Your second question. What U.S. city does Rocky go to train in Rocky 3?
Los Angeles.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your third question. Who does Tommy Gunn win the title from in Rocky 5?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Union Kane, B, Rocky Balboa, C, Apollo Creed, or D, Leo Alvarez?
A.
That is correct for a point. Your fourth question. What is the name of Ricky Conlon's promoter, played by Graham McTavish in Creed?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Union Kane, B, George Washington Duke, C, Tommy Holiday, or D, Buddy Marcel?
C.
That is correct for a point. And your final question in Rocky. In what film does Rocky win his second boxing title?
I'm sorry, heavyweight title?
Yeah, his boxing championship.
Second heavyweight title? That'd be Rocky 3.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, and at the end of that, Jeremy has advanced his lead to 18 to Ed's 9. But we can change all of that when we get to round number 3, which is the betting round. You are each going to get. We are going to say a category for which you can bet between 0 and 2 points on that category. We will then give you the question. If you get the question right, you will gain the points you bet, or you will lose the points you bet if you get it wrong. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, your first category in which you can bet points on is Middle Earth. How many points would you like to bet on Middle Earth?
Yeah, you don't need to see my board, really, do you?
No, I'm assuming Ed's betting 2.
How many points, Ed? 5?
Jeremy,
Yeah,
how many
actually,
points do you bet?
right.
I'm going 0.
All right. Question on the table for you is, who is the first dwarf to die in the Battle of the Five Armies?
Fun fact, we were talking about this movie before the call started.
Interesting. I must have zoned that out.
I think you were wanting to kick the chair underneath
Or?
from you.
Oh, well. All right then. 3, 2,
Because we were pretty loud.
1. Pens down. Jeremy, did you have anything?
Is it Philly?
It is Philly, but unfortunately, you bet nothing.
Yeah. Stats.
Stats is correct. All right. All right. It is now 18-11. Tim, you want to give them their next category?
All right, your next category you can bet points on. Disney live action. Disney live action.
I was able to make up some ground with that one. We continue the streak. Find out, Ed, how many points are you betting?
I need to, really, don't I? So
All right,
let's just go for
2.
this.
And Jeremy.
Go 1 this time.
All right, Tim, you want to give him the question?
Your question in Disney live action. Tim Conway and Don Knotts starred in what 1975 Disney live action film? Two great comedy legends.
Very true. Great duo.
Oh, yes.
Arguably one of the best. We'll go 5,
Yes, very true.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
It's just sad face.
Ooh, sorry. And Jeremy.
Is it the Apple Dumpling Gang?
It is the Apple Dumpling Gang for a point. All right. that
Never even
swings it.
heard of that.
It's a funny
Swings-
movie.
Swings it. With that loss, it takes away the 2 points Ed previously gained. It is now 19-9. And your third category you can bet points on is the Wizarding World. How many points would you like to bet on the Wizarding World? Assuming Ed is looking to regain those 2 points right here. All right.
He has not
Ed,
missed. He has
Ed,
not
you-
missed a Wizarding World or Middle Earth question.
Ed, how many points are you betting on Wizarding World?
Oh, 2, yeah.
And Jeremy.
0.
All right, your question in the Wizarding World. Besides Harry Potter, name the other 3 names chosen for the Triwizard Tournament in the Goblet of Fire.
Did you throw your name in there? Who threw your
God.
name in there?
God damn it
was,
with this.
Christian Bale did not know he was in Goblet of Fire, but that's why did you say that name? Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
He asked calmly.
The only time in his career.
All right, you look ready. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, what'd you have?
Going for those stats, Cedric Diggory, Fleur Delacour, and Victor Crone.
That is correct. Ed, did you have those?
Yeah, of course it did. And she's from Beaubatons, and he's from Durmstrang.
Yeah.
Cedric's from Hogwarts.
Yep.
That is correct. All right.
Hey,
it
I
is
knew that, Ed.
19-11. Tim, you want to give them their next category in which they can bet points?
All right, your next category: scores and soundtracks. Probably next year we'll see
How
scores.
many
and/or
questions are
soundtracks.
left, guys? 2?
There are 2
Two.
questions left and an 8-point potential swing.
Please don't ruin it for the kids.
All right. Ed, how many points are you betting?
Might as well lose those 2 points I just gained.
And Jeremy.
1.
All right. Tim, you want to give them the question and scores and soundtracks?
Your question: who composed the score for both a Fast and Furious film and an MCU film?
Should have gone 0 this time.
Sandy is watching this, trying to telepathically tell Jeremy the answer.
Probably.
I can only tell that because me and Sandy share similar strengths.
I don't know if he knows the composers. He probably does, though. He knows all the Fast and Furious stuff.
Hey, look ready. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ed.
I'm going to the guess that got me a perfect round in Full Metal Geek. Henry Jackman.
That's incorrect. And Jeremy.
Sure guess, Tyler Bates.
That is also
Is it
incorrect.
Brian
but
Tyler?
is Brian Tyler.
Ah,
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Jeremy, the Adam. Brian Tyler.
It was one of the two, man. I guess the title.
Almost had it. What a game, Tim. Both of these guys played really, really well. Jeremy getting a perfect first round, and only missing 2 questions the entire match. That was just an insane match. What are your thoughts on that one, Tim?
Very close to the predicted outcome, but yeah, Jeremy had a phenomenal round 1, excellent round 2, round 3. He could have done more damage if he would have bet points, but still did very well. Only missed 1 question in this whole or
2, but yeah,
2 for the extra point, but technically only 1. But very, very good games. I think even from both sides. Like Ed, he hit his strengths. I think he stumbled there with a little bit. He did fine with Fandom Oscars, far better than what I would have. But both of these guys came to play. Jeremy just came to play a little bit more.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead. I'll go conduct some post-match interviews. You keep the desk warm, and I'll go ahead and start with our unfortunate loser today, Ed. You played a really, really, really solid game. Round 1 was just not as many points as you wanted to accumulate, and that respin just didn't end up in your favor. But you proved you still played a really strong game through Fandom Oscars, only missing 2. How do you feel about your performance today?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I know for a fact the questions didn't go my way, the wheel didn't go my way. I always expected that, and I know there's certain categories that I just don't know the answers to at all, and I will never get questions in. But the way I play the game is that I want to get a category I know so well, and I can just knock it out. And unfortunately, none of those showed up in round 2 for me, so it just didn't go my way. But Jeremy was excellent, and there was no way I was beating him today. Congratulations to him. He really showed that he's an absolute legend of the game, as I was saying. Yeah. And I wish him all the luck in taking that Fandom title.
Speaking of next matches and next stepping up, we actually have an opponent in mind for you. Should you accept? We figured we would give you someone non-American based for the next one. How would you feel about facing a certain maestro from Australia, Jake Marangoni?
Yeah, that sounds like a good prospect, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely on board for that.
All right. Well, that match will definitely happen for you then. We will see you in the ring with Jake Marangoni. Best of luck to you there. Unfortunately, today just didn't go away, but you still played a great game. And we will see you taking on Jake. And we will go over to our winner today, victorious Jeremy the Adam Adams. Perfect the first person to do it since Paul Oyama. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I feel real bad about Zootopia, just a brain fart. But yeah, getting that 10 out of 10, it was like once I got to 6 and 7, I was like, can I do this? Can I actually do this? And it was like I knew a couple strength categories of mine were still on the board, so I was feeling good. And yeah, once I got there, great feeling. Man, I did not expect that, guys.
Absolutely. So with this puts you one step closer to the title, facing Lucas Schildbach next. How do you feel about taking on the former team champion Lucas Schildbach?
That's going to be a tough one. I mean, obviously, he's team champion for a reason, but I think I could do it. I mean, I think, if things, are in my favor, and, I'm definitely going to do some more studying, trying to bone up on some things. I've beaten him in regular movie trivia, so I feel like, I can definitely take him and try to keep going in this thing, which is not words I ever thought I would say. When I jumped into Fandom, like I said at the beginning, was kind of a lark, but like I said, with every match I gain confidence, and it's going to be a great match, though. I respect Lucas, and I think it'll definitely be close.
Absolutely. Looking ahead to that potential number 1 contenders match, let's just say you maybe make it. There's the potential that you will face your partner, Sandy Robinson, there. How does that make you feel?
That's really the main reason I honestly want to win the next one, because there's nothing I want more than to play him and to have the honor of doing it in this division. which both of us have such respect for. And that would be awesome. I mean, I think he would win because it is more, his cup of tea fandom. But then again, it could go either way with that too, because maybe some facts and figures could go in my favor and stuff. But it would be it would be just so amazing and so gratifying to even no matter anything else that happens, just to have that match in particular would just mean so much to me.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your win here today, and good luck with your match with Lucas. We will see you very soon, and we'll throw it back to Tim Smith up on the desk for his thoughts.
Yeah, very, very strong words, I think, for both of them at the end there. Ed knew it just didn't go his way with some of those questions. But I really think Jeremy kind of screwed himself in this sense that of all the demanding messages, I think I even have postcards from California that says, "Give me Marangoni." It could actually have been Christmas and his birthday rolled up into one for both Warzone and Fandom, but I think it would be more interesting to see a little bit of a Team 80s rivalry between him and Sandy should he beat Lucas. And I think that would be a very good match to see because Sandy has that little bit of edge with a few categories, but also so does Jeremy with what he knows. So a good counterbalance could be very good, and that would be one hell of a #1 contenders match, which I would probably be on my seat all the way through watching that one, Caleb. But both these guys did great. Jeremy, phenomenal. I can't wait to see him go against Lucas because I beat Lucas in movies. I know anyone can, so I am rooting for Jeremy because I don't like that loudmouth.
Well, it's going to be a fun, entertaining match for sure. Jeremy played a great game. Ed played a great game, and it's going to be 2 epic matchups that we get as a result of this one. But I think that's going to do it for us here today. We'll go ahead to plugs and start with our winner, Jeremy Adams. Where can they find you?
Jeremy Paul Adams on Facebook and YouTube, and also check out Full Metal Trivia, our channel on Facebook and on YouTube. Sister channel here to Multiplex, where we have live movie trivia and a bunch of different shows and content and things you guys can check out. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Over to our unfortunate loser today, Ed Sale. Where can they find you?
You can find me obsessively researching and studying up on any kind of theory towards Game of Thrones Season 8 before that comes out. That's basically all I'm going to be doing until April. I can't wait for it. It needs to come now. Over to my co-host, Tim Smith. Where can they find you?
Lucas, I love you, buddy. I just joke. You can find me, as always, right here all over Multiplex. As the commissioner for over here, hosting, running TV, singles, helping hosting here in Fandom, hosting or playing in Warzone, what have you. So check out all that great fan content with Multiplex and, as well as Jeremy said, with Full Metal Media. And I'd like to make a little bit of a challenge, if I may, Caleb, while I have Jeremy here.
I'm interested. I will allow it.
Jeremy, you do a little thing on Full Metal called Full Metal Random.
I do.
One challenge I would like to throw out there is, if they accept, and if you guys write it, myself, Ryan Permison, and Jim Green, and all things Power Rangers, movies, TV, comics. I want to see that.
I would be happy to make that happen. I don't know what RJ Villarreal Jr. is going to say about that, but one way or the other, I will definitely set up a Power Rangers match for you, my friend, and we'll get that going.
And there's a reason I did not say RJ.
Because of the comics and things? Yeah.
Because of the comics and TV, because he's even admitted, you got the TV.
All right. Then that sounds great. We will absolutely get that on the books. I've been meaning to do a Power Rangers match one way or the other, so it sounds great.
Awesome.
And while we're lobbying for matches,
yes,
ever wants a Middle Earth match.
You know what? I think we're gonna have the Middle Earth match.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, Middle Earth match sooner than later because it was already requested on the page, and I'm setting the next matches soon, and I can guarantee you that will be coming your way very soon.
Absolutely, and you can find me right here.
Caleb?
Well, you can find me right here on Multiplex Entertainment, where I hope I play Malcolm Lay in a Pirates of the Caribbean Full Metal Random, but we'll see when that happens. You can see me hosting Fandom Fight on Fridays, the after show on Mondays. Me and Cody have the co-Oscars on Saturdays. I'm all around here. You can see me if you want to see me. But from everyone here, from Jeremy, from Ed, from Tim, I've been Caleb. This has been Fandom Fight, and we will see you all next week.